What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy LT, and we have come back here today with a little bit more predictions, a little bit more of a kind of a wish list of what I would like to see in Deadpool 3, which got announced about 2 days ago, and I'm pretty stoked about it. The whole world is pretty stoked about it. Um, and this is it's kind of a legendary moment just because we did not see this coming. We didn't even know that Deadpool would be brought into the MCU, that Wolverine would be brought into the MCU, that Fox would be brought into the MCU. This is kind of um like a little kid's dream, like the we've become so blessed with what we've been given in the most recent years that um I don't know. I somehow feel like we don't deserve it, but we're getting it, and I'm stoked. I'm super excited. So we're gonna get into this. I'm kind of wanting to dive into what we can expect to see in the movie once it comes out in 2024. Actually, like somewhat from a year from now, give or take, but not a year, 2 years, but um yeah, this is this is my wish list for the film. So let's get into it. Um, First things first, I would really, really, really want to see. Um, where is it? Well, this is Wolverine Origins. Wolverine Origins, came out like 6 or 7 years ago. I want to say. This was when Deadpool was hired to kill Wolverine, while at the same time Wolverine was trying to actually find his son Dakin. So you already know some chaos ensued. Deadpool had a lot of um, hijinks and shenanigans of ways that he wanted to kill Wolverine. This is one of them. You know, having him strung up on top of a pool, and you know that Wolverine is gonna die. But um, Deadpool was is the one to kind of make his points. So, but what's great about this series is that this is one of those moments where Deadpool and Wolverine has those heart to heart moments, right? Like usually whenever Deadpool deals with Logan, he almost always spills his heart out, and why it's always Wolverine and no other character, I have no idea, but um, Deadpool was definitely in his feels for this, and I feel like that's what Deadpool 3 is going to need, just because of the way that the MCU is on track for doing. This could be like a whole different video, but in my opinion, I think that right now that Marvel is just getting a little bit too trigger happy with the jokes, a la Thor Love and Thunder. That movie was just a pool riddled of jokes, and I think they took it a little bit too far. Considering they had Christian Bale as Gore, he could have did some great things. He did do great things, but they didn't capitalize on it. Anyways, I think that this adaptation, if they went this route, would be really good for the movie, right? He just goes super into his feelings. Wolverine talks him back and tries to understand how Deadpool's feeling, and it's just a great read. It's a super great read. A lot of shenanigans happen. I'm pretty sure Deadpool throws a piano on Wolverine's face, and well, not throws, drops a piano on his face, and it's very hilarious, very hilarious. This is what it looks like, just in case you guys are interested. This isn't the main book. I think there's a few issues that, like, there's an omnibus of Wolverine Origins and it has all the issues, but this is one of them. All right, next we got the classic um comic when Deadpool first meets Wolverine. Well, I don't know if it was the first time meeting, but I think it's our first time seeing them meet. And this is where we get the famous Deadpool Shoryuken. And this is just hilarious because, like, this guy, so Deadpool just wanted to die, right? He was not in the mood to be um I mean, Deadpool was never really in the mood to be living, but he was at his most depressed, and he was looking for ways to get himself killed because he's obviously he can't do it himself. And he goes and tries to punish the shit out of Kitty Pryde, who's right here. I don't know if Wolverine and them were dating or they were just hanging out, chilling, going out for breakfast or some shit. But yeah, he goes and punches the shit out of Kitty Pryde, and Wolverine retaliates in one of the best ways that Wolverine can retaliate. And this specifically is what I really want to see in the film. But Deadpool punching the shit out of Kitty Pryde would also be pretty cool too. Um, but right here. Uh, I would love to see Hugh Jackman stabbing Deadpool straight through the back, straight through the stomach, and lifting him over his head, just like this. Like it does not get better than this. Now I know they did something like this with Juggernaut. Juggernaut took Deadpool and ripped him apart. It does not have to be the only time. Okay, I'm sure it would be great at from anybody doing it. I'm sure it would be great, especially Wolverine. But yeah, this would be great to see in the Deadpool 3. Up next, we have Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. This was another comic that got really dark really fast. Like I said, Deadpool and Wolverine, when they get together, things get very sad. So this is just one of those comics. If you want a little quick backstory, uh, Deadpool has a spoiler. He has a daughter, and he gets somebody takes his daughter and kidnaps her, and Deadpool obviously gets very pissed off, and he goes and tries to find her. Now, in pursuit of his daughter, he requests help from Wolverine and Captain America, Steve Rogers. Um, and they really don't want to help Deadpool. They feel like they need to help Deadpool because whenever there's a kid involved, they're gonna be there. So, um, it's just a sad comic just because Deadpool is not joking around here too much. He's worried about his kid. Um, there's serious moments like this, where Wolverine is telling him like you don't want to go there because I'm sure there's gonna be some dead bodies. He can literally smell it in the air, and Deadpool is not really listening to that. He needs to find out for himself. Um, but like Deadpool is famous for, he's always has his light moments. So there's times like this where Deadpool, cracks a joke. And I think this is before that last panel. I honestly should have put this tab before this, but this he's joking around here, making all funny, have funny business. Wolverine loses healing factor, blah blah blah. Gets band-aid put on it. Boom. Wolverine says, "I'm gonna stab you." We need that in Deadpool 3. We need that. And then here's the sad moment. This is when he starts fucking around, and he goes beast mode looking for his daughter. Uh, but yeah, stuff like that would be nice. There's talks of um or just rumors. Not really rumors. It's just fan casting, fan hopes that Daphne Keene at X-23 would be in Logan or Deadpool 3. And if they did something like that, Deadpool can have a little moment like this. I don't know. They could also give Deadpool a kid. I don't fucking care. And this will just make up for it. I don't care. Next is Deadpool and Wolverine mashup. Now this is kind of hilarious. It probably won't happen in the movie, right? But it would be hilarious if they did something like this. Now in this situation, they're fighting a group of whoever's. I didn't read the comic, not gonna lie with you, but I did see this image, and this would be really cool to see adapted in real life because of how disgustingly disturbing this is. I'm pretty sure they both got um, turned into like liquid goo, and because of both of their healing factors, they were bungled up together, and as they were growing their body parts, they grew into each other in the most literal sense of the term, and became this abomination of fuckery. I don't even know how to like describe it. They become this. Like you can see Wolverine's adamantium claws coming through, Deadpool's katanas, Deadpool's guns. Wolverine's adamantium bones. Like it's all in there, and they just become so gruesomely ugly to look at. It's just they could really do something with that in the movie. They could. They really could. All right. Last but not least, um, there is way too many Deadpool Wolverine moments in this. That could be adapted into the movie, but I picked some of my favorites. We have Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, and hold on, let me move the camera a little bit. And this is another classic story where Deadpool. This is an alternate timeline, right? Where Deadpool he still cracks his jokes, but he's not messing around. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure that he was under some kind of mind control. If it wasn't mind control, like he was just heavily persuaded into just killing everybody in the Marvel universe. There's other iterations of this too. I'm pretty sure Punisher has a killed the Marvel universe comic series, and somebody else I don't remember, but um he gets carbonadium and puts it in his sword, and then it slows down Wolverine's healing factor. And I'm pretty sure this isn't how he like kills him, because you can't kill Wolverine, but Deadpool figured out a way to hook Wolverine up to like an automatic uh flamethrower type mechanism where at any time that Wolverine comes back to life and his heart starts beating, the flamethrower burns him alive, turns off, Wolverine comes back to life, flamethrower turns on, burns him alive, and it's repeat after and over and over and over. You know what I mean? So like, it's kind of a way to keep Wolverine in check. So I thought that was really cool. It also shows how smart Deadpool is. So if they could do anything that can adapt in that sense in the movie, that would be really cool. Um, but yeah, that's basically all I have right now. There are some honorary mentions of anytime Deadpool was in the X-Men or X-Force, where he's I know there's a panel where he's talking to Wolverine and they're trying to save Kid Apocalypse, and Deadpool's like, listen, like I don't feel cool with this, and Wolverine's like, you would rather, like he says something, and Deadpool comes like claps back at him saying that he will never kill a kid. It's really great. I didn't want to put this in it just yet in this video, just in case I wanted to, do this again. But um, I already went over it, so fuck it. I should have just did it. But yeah, this is my list. I hope at least one of these make it into the movie. If not all of them, at least one. You know, I have a pretty sick selection here. If he does a shuriken, that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. All right. But that's all we got time for today, guys. Thank you for coming in and listening to me. I know I can be a little talkative. It's whatever. All right, guys. I'll see you next time on whatever video I decide making, because I'm all over the place right now. But just bear with me. I'm trying to figure out kind of my rhythm. I still have a little bit of games that I have in the pipeline. I'm going through Cyberpunk right now, so I've actually heard like really good things about the game. So we'll see what happens. Thank you for tuning in, and later.